Welcome back. In the previous lesson, we saw how to create a sounds manager and play any sound that we want. So let's now add more sounds to our game. Perfect. Let's open the sounds manager script. Okay. And let's add some references to all of the other sounds. So I'm going to start by the letter added sound, like so. Then another one for the letter removed sound. Another one for the level complete sound. And finally, we have the game over sound. Awesome. Let's start by adding these two letter added sound and letter removed sound. For that, I'm going to jump to the input manager, which is right here, and add two events. Okay? This will help us tell anyone who wants to listen that a letter has been added or a letter has been removed. Okay, so let's add the system library like so. Perfect. Then we can create an events header like so and create our two events. So public static action on letter added and another one for the on letter removed event. Perfect. Now let's go to our method where we are adding a letter. So it's the key pressed callback. So at the end of the method, we have successfully added the letter. So let's call the onLetterAdded event and invoke it. Perfect. Let's now jump to the backspace pressed callback. At the end of the method, again, it seems like we have successfully removed a letter. So let's call the onLetterRemoved event and invoke it like so. Awesome. Now let's jump back to our sounds manager. In the start method, we are going to subscribe to these brand new two events. Okay, so let's call input manager dot onLetter added plus equals play letter added sound like so. And another one for the on letter removed. We are going to play the letter removed sound. Before we forget, let's add the onDestroy method and unsubscribe from these two events when destroying the game object. Perfect. I think we can now create these two methods. So let's do that. Private void play letter added and private void play letter removed sound. Perfect. In the first one, we are going to do as we've done for the button sound. So letter added sound.play. Perfect. And same thing for the letter removed sound.play. Awesome. Now we just need to add the level complete sound and the game over sound. So let's do that. And then we can also diminish or increase the volume after we've done that. So for the last two sounds, we are going to subscribe to the game manager.onGameStateChanged event. So we are going to call the method GameStateChangedCallback. Okay, same thing in the onDestroy method. Let me unsubscribe from the event. Okay, like so. Changed callback. Perfect. Let's now create this method. So private void game state changed callback game state. You can actually grab it from the UI manager or from anywhere we've used it. So switch game state. Okay, in case we've just set the level complete. We want to play the level complete sound. So let's call level complete sound.play. And in the case we've just triggered the game over, we are going to play the game over sound. Perfect. We are done. Let's just increase and decrease the volume of all the sounds now. So when enabling the sounds, let's duplicate this line a bunch of times. So I'm going to replace the first one by letter added, the second one by letter removed. Then we've got the level complete sound, and finally the game over sound. Awesome. Let's grab these 4 lines now, copy them, and paste them in the disable sounds method. Now we are going to set the volume to 0, like so. Okay, and finally this one. And yeah, we're pretty much done here. Let's try this out. All right, perfect. Let's drag and drop all of our sounds in the references. So let's grab the level complete, game over, letter added, and letter removed. Now we can hit play and see if all of the sounds we've added are working properly. All right, let's just check if the sounds are enabled first. And yes, they are. Okay, let's hit play. Let's try and hit a key. Perfect. It's working. So the sounds are a bit loud, but it's working. And when we remove the key, it's working too. Awesome. Let's try and trigger the level complete. So spammy. Awesome. Let's now trigger the game over. Perfect. It's working, guys. Awesome. So yeah, we are pretty much done for this season, guys. Well done. Check out the next session for something special.